Its own presidential candidate, KANU delegates have today unanimously fronted Gideon Moi as the party's candidate. But even when it's not been the ruling party, KANU has had its influence through the top political leaders of today, most of whom were nurtured in KANU. Sharon Momanyi now looks at KANU's political journey right from inception as KANU now seeks to reclaim the presidency.
When the late Joseph Kamotho, once a powerful and vocal KANU Secretary General, said that KANU would rule for 100 years, many dismissed him as a deluded sycophant. It is a statement that was later reiterated by then President Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi.
Jogo! Jogo! Parties have come and gone, but KANU has endured because of its ability to adapt to the new situations and overcome new challenges.
Over 2 decades since that statement was made, and it largely looks like J.J. Kamotho, as he was popularly known, was not entirely wrong in his prophecy. The country's grand old party has nurtured some of the biggest names in Kenya's political history, including 2 of the 4 presidents that have ruled since independence. According to various publications, KANU was formed in 1960 in preparation of the country's independence.
Tuliunda KANU tarehe 18 mwezi wa 5 1960 kule Kirigiti. Na kupanga kuwe na national political organization moja ya Kenya, tulikuwa na koka ya KANU 1960 February, Jivaji Garden, Nairobi.
When the country gained independence in 1963, KANU won the first general elections and Mzee Kenyatta became Prime Minister, later President in 1964.
I, Jomo Kenyatta, being chosen and admitted to the cabinet in Kenya, do swear that I will be true and faithful to Kenya.
The other party in existence then, the Kenya African Democratic Union, was absorbed by KANU after independence. The party grew stronger and became mightier, absorbing its principal rival groups as all other opposition parties were banned and rendered ineffective. KANU candidates went into the 1969 elections unopposed.
Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi, naapa kwamba nitakuwa mwaminifu kwa Jamhuri ya Kenya.
Moi then succeeded Jomo Kenyatta after his demise in 1978, with KANU remaining dominant in the political scene. From 1982 to 1991, Kenya was officially a one-party state.
We have made our message to the United Nations and the people of all the world.
Pressure from both domestic and international critics then saw Moi agree to a multi-party system of government in 1992.
Ili tuone hawa walio katika siasa, wale walio watumishi wa serikali, sisi tuseme kwamba tufungue, tuondoe ile section ya katiba ya Kenya ya 2A
makofi ya Nyayo, amani, umoja, upendo, Baba Moi kiongozi shupavu tuna.
KANU still prevailed in the 1997 general elections, mostly as a result of a disjointed opposition. The 2002 presidential election had a great bearing on KANU's reign, as then party chairman Uhuru Kenyatta was defeated by Kibaki of NARC. This is the last time KANU fielded a presidential candidate.
This election has been a glowing tribute to all the people of this great Republic of Kenya. The campaigns have been peaceful yet competitive, and it has provided the freedom of choice for each and every one. Our country has once again demonstrated its stability and maturity. So let us now ensure it attains its rightful place in the world order.
Whilst not directly the ruling party during the presidency of Mwai Kibaki from 2002 to 2013 and Uhuru Kenyatta's from 2013 to date, KANU holds its legacy as a political incubator of all the major players in Kenya's politics today, were all at one point KANU members. Uhuru Kenyatta, the current president, was chosen by then outgoing president as his successor in 2002, albeit losing that bid.
Naunga mkono pendekezo kwamba Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta achaguliwe kama naibu mwenyekiti wa chama cha KANU.
He held the position of KANU's national chairman from 2005 to 2007, where in December of 2007, he withdrew his presidential candidacy, controversially bringing KANU into PNU and backing President Kibaki's bid for a second term.
Our position right now is that we are part and parcel of the PNU coalition, and I've been stating it severally in virtually every rally. We want to strengthen our coalition.
Former President Mwai Kibaki is also seen as a KANU offspring, having served as Moi's first vice president for the first 9 years of his presidency.
It is important, ladies and gentlemen, to own up that for a long period, there were those of us who believed that we could have cleansed KANU from inside.
Deputy President William Ruto, who has announced his presidential bid through the UDA party, was the organizing secretary, Youth for KANU 92, from 2002 to 2006. ODM leader Raila Odinga was the Secretary General of KANU since the party merged with the National Development Party in February of 2002. ANC leader Musalia Mudavadi was a minister in Moi's regime, also Moi's last and shortest serving vice president in 2002. Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka was also a minister during Moi's regime. KANU has survived in an environment where many political parties last only up to one election cycle. Many Kenyan political parties have been used as vehicles to clinch political seats, often disintegrating after electoral cycles.
Amani na uhuru. Jogo! Jogo!
KANU, nyile chama, tawai jogo, Kenya rulo nyangapua, pesha, hilo songokoti.
KANU has, however, stood the test of time, staying intact for 61 years now.
Atikina KANU iwawe pole, unaweza kuwache historia yako, na chama ya KANU ni historia ya Kenya. Inawezekana kweli?
The history of the party stretches as long as that of independent Kenya.
Sulisikia siasa mbaya, maisha mbaya. It was then and now and will always be.
Baringo Senator Gideon Moi was on April 14, 2012 installed as KANU's national chairman during a national delegates conference held at the Moi International Sports Center in Kasarani, remaining at the helm of the party's leadership to date.
Mimi ndio kweli the leader of this family now. Lakini kwa kisiasa wacha mimi naamsha Gideon kuja.
Gideon Moi would later, during his father's burial in February 2020, be confirmed as the Moi family's political heir.
Sasa itakuwa huyu, sivyo? So mimi tu ni kusema hivi, kwa vile mzee alituchunga sisi, kwa vile mzee alichunga Kenya hii, kwa vile mzee alichunga sisi wote, pia sisi tunamwambia huyu, tunamwambia KANU ya mke.
Now, on 30th of September 2021, KANU's national delegates unanimously endorsed Senator Moi as the party's 2022 presidential candidate during a conference held at the Bomas of Kenya in Nairobi. His endorsement as a presidential candidate is expected to thrust KANU at the center of Uhuru's succession battle. And much like the scientific law of conservation, where energy cannot be destroyed, only changing in state, what's next to see is in what form KANU will extend its influence in the next electoral cycle. All eyes are on Gideon Moi's candidature as he is expected to team up with the One Kenya Alliance in the 2022 succession matrix. Sharon Momanyi, KTN News.
Sharon Momanyi there taking us down memory lane on the kind of journey KANU has walked. And that story brings us to a fast commercial break here on Crossfire. A lot more still lined up for you. Do stay with us.